playback off, take that playback off like yeah. Hey, gotta take that playback off like yeah. Hey, I'm out of there, I'm gone. Big racks, they long. I'm high now, I'm on. Said I wouldn't be, they was wrong. I'm out of there, I'm gone. Big racks, they long. I'm high now, I'm on. Said I wouldn't be, they was wrong. Mo, I been had sauce, truffle. I been in my bag, duffel. I'm a dog, muzzle. Always had to get it out the muscle. Stay drippin', puddle. If hating in the I'm an animal. We put it together, puzzle. I just wanna stack my chips like Lay's, Doritos, and Ruffles. Hey. I'm always pop my if we talk crazy, then I swear we know they can't stop. They just group up and talk about it. Huddle. We on two different things I grind for. I really been through the struggle. I'm out of there, I'm gone. Big racks, they long. I'm high now, I'm on. Said I wouldn't be, they was wrong. I'm out of there, I'm gone. Big racks, they long. I'm high now, I'm on. Said I wouldn't be, they was wrong. They said I couldn't do it, so I did it. Picture me can by the image. These washed up, vintage. I got it bad, living. Every day gotta get it. I know that I'm the top, trending. Hey, I put in so much work, now they see me as a threat to the, so they treat me like a menace. I'm about to have a game in the chokehold, now shoot like a low blow. On their mouth, I go down, so and let them cap, cause it's free promo. OG stand me like a logo, I bounce back every time I'm down, pogo. If it's a question of Mo, been that's your she'll give you all the info. I'm out of there, I'm gone. Big racks, they long. I'm high now, I'm on. Said I wouldn't be, they was wrong. I'm out of there, I'm gone. Big racks, they long. I'm high now, I'm on. Said I wouldn't be, they was wrong.
Turbo. I
can lit it all the dots. Put that foreign out the lot. Move the family to the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Businessman, I pop my collar. Must be a scholar. Spent 2K on Balmain jogger. Yeah, I'm jogging to the bank. Captain of the ship and we won't sink. Give 100 total. Work hard now, we finally seen a change. My brothers keep it deeper than a chain. Just like Fendi got a thing. And I'm dripping like a sink, yeah. These BBS's make you blink, yeah. Put that foreign out the lot. Move the family to the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. I got Dosey on my clothes. I still got homies on flash shows. I'm just getting started like I'm on goals. Looking for the pesos. Stay inside but the bank closed. Every time I turn around I see a bankroll. I used to get me down, I ain't a dingo. On my G1's getting a payroll. When short LA, I'm going shop on Rodeo. Dripping color, I had a case closed. So independent, you can't name a title. I can lit it all the dots. Put that foreign out the lot. Move the family to the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot.
Any tribe save lives. Dilly, I got the hope. Walk on the water and float. I left the fear in the boat. Yeah, I left the fear in the boat. Yeah, look at my coat. I got the colors like Joseph. I'm never holding. My only is 6'6". I'm trying to grow like a pig, man. Yeah, I gotta switch now. Look at my halo. They call me Pit now. My homies get wow. Whole city know my crew name. Any try the new Wu-Tang and I'm Lupe. Needs Luke Kane. Spider-Verse when I write a verse. Cinematic when I pen and pad it. I don't even panic. Holy water, I don't need a paddock. Yeah, and I'm not stressing. You cannot block my blessing. Yeah, say they want beef. Get out my delicatessen. Wait.
Once and for all, now that I'm free, I want the ball, give it to me. Do me the Vietnamese, tell them it's time for it. Yeah. Tell me the call, who do you see? Stacking it tall, bigger than me. Looking at y'all, over the seas, tell them it's time for it. Yeah. Hey, yeah, doing it big. Ooh, wait, it's bigger than me. Hey, you, look at the kid. Ooh, wait, bigger than me. Hey, yeah, doing it big. Ooh, wait, it's bigger than me. Hey, you, look what I did. Ooh, wait, bigger than me. Time to go mental. Never been selfish, rather go in together. Gaining potential. Got on my knee and found me a Cinderella. Walking like King Kong with a medal. Then on my team stronger than ever. I don't do ping pong, I know better. We had to dig long for the treasure. Yeah, I got the fever. Yeah, making some seizure. Yeah, not even believers. Yeah, follow the leader. Yeah, get in position. Yeah, finish the mission. Everybody calm down and just listen. Yeah, yeah, I'm still with them eagles. Landing on top of them steeples. Trying to look out for the people. Yeah, we the brand new cathedral. Tell them for real though. Stop like that judging you weirdo. They know we came up from zero. Come in the neighborhood hero. I'm on the hills, once and for all. Now that I'm free, I want the ball. Give it to me. Do me the Vietnamese. Tell them it's time for it. Yeah. Tell me the call. Who do you see? Stacking it tall, bigger than me. Looking at y'all over the seas. Tell them it's time for it. Yeah. Hey, yeah, doing it big. Ooh, wait, it's bigger than me. Hey, you, look at the kid. Ooh, wait, bigger than me. Hey, yeah, doing it big. Ooh, wait, it's bigger than me. Hey, you, look what I did. Ooh, wait, bigger than me.
Yeah, get you some. Yeah, can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, just about finna get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, get you some. Just can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Get you some. Yeah. Hey, these can't match my flow. My no, live fast while we slow. Eat steak with, you know. Yeah, home for a while, then back on road. I'm gone, come back, then claim my throne. You mad, you broke, I'm on. We toast, West Coast, we brag, we boast. Then travel all across the globe. Turn that loud as it goes. Been counting pounds and euros. I can't be playing with these. They bad, I know. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah. Man, just about finna get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Right, Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the center. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, leaving nothing to chance there. Ibaka goes up strong and finishes with a little attitude. And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
Back to Kidd. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Butler, and a great assist by Kidd. As that one goes in.
He's so focused. Butler does not let the defender get into his head. That's a sign of an elite scorer.
And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016, now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise, taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Lowry. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
And here is Kidd, and they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Now, here's Siakam. And it's blocked.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry. And there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Here's Anunoby. He's guarded by Battier. Ibaka against Kidd. Clock at 6. Kidd with the steal. Pass to Cummings. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
Lowry against Kidd. Battier outside. And a miss there on the triple.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Anunoby. Passes it to Van Vliet. Left side Ibaka. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Cummings passes to Kidd. Cummings in the post, covered by Van Vliet. Battier for 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Hayes, and it's blocked by Ibaka. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Knocked away. And pushing it up, here's Seattle, here's Cummings, and the jam by Terry Cummings.
And this is the level of unselfishness that Butler brings, a total pro who moves the ball well.
1:51 left to play here in the first. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The pass to Powell. Pass to Gasol. Shot clock at 6. Over Hayes. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Nice job. Gasol has great touch from these in-between spots on the floor.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player.
Here's Anunoby. I missed that time. Would have put him up.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. And through his first 8 seasons in the NBA, Marc Gasol made a total of 12 three-pointers. Nowadays, Greg, he'll make more than that in a month.
And you ask around, he's always been capable. A great shooting touch. It's just a different job description for big men nowadays.
Platoon swap here for Seattle. And it's Seattle with the ball. It's stolen by Davis by himself and finished off by Davis.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Powell with the steal. Pass to Davis. Back to Powell. The Raptors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one is off. And the second free throw, good. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. There's Winslow, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And last year, a bit of a pivot for Justice Winslow in terms of his game. Found one of the better ways he could contribute to the team is through his developing playmaking skills.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Raptors. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Dragic. He's looking for Olynyk and finds him. Good D by Gasol.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay-in.
Powell. Here's Boucher, and there's the bucket. Stand with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
1 second left. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Raptors lead by 3. And back with the start. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
So the Raptors 5 right now. On the wings, Powell and Anunoby. And there's Davis, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Boucher in at the 4 slot. Seattle trails by 3. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession, and Toronto making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Seattle calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Ferrari. Ain't no my own fans wanna. Till my soul's up on my. I'm just pulling down Melrose with it. I'm just pulling down Melrose with it. I ain't coming for a friend, I ain't coming just to talk. Got a lot of things to do, got a business, I'm a star. So don't push me, don't treat me like no rookie. Back up, then I boogie. Day to day, I think I'm paying away. I think I made a way. Save the day. When you ask, can you take a pic? I'm so sorry. I got my brothers out of Rari. My new things wanna.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Ibaka in at center. And for Seattle, Cummings is out there with Shane Battier. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Hayes in at the center. That's tipped. It's Battier on the wing. It's blocked. Outside Lowry. Hits the three-point bomb.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Now here's Kidd. It's Battier on the wing. He dishes it to Hayes. Cummings inside. Siakam's there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Seattle shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And he sinks the second. And so Lowry will bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Siakam. 6 to shoot. VanVleet with it. Working on Hayes. Got a hand on it.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry. And there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Now here's Kidd. Butler on the wing. Here's Battier. Hayes the pass to Battier. Over Lowry. And there's Battier. That's good on the assist by Hayes.
Ooh, that's a great matchup for him just because of the size difference right there. He makes that mid-range shot at a very high percentage.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in. With the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And it's Seattle with the ball. The Raptors getting the bucket. It's stolen by Lowry. to the paint. Oh, that's blocked, but he recovers it. Siakam kicks to Lowry. Here's Anunoby. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And over the last few seasons, Kyle Lowry's scoring trending downward. His assists increasing, though, dramatically, relying more on his teammates to get the job done.
And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Davis is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Hits it from three-point range. And we've seen Lowry settling for more perimeter shots in recent years.
I mean, he's always had a great motor, but you have to adapt as you get older. Some back issues starting to creep in, and important for him to stay healthy along the way.
And they'll keep possession. He gets it in there. Seattle trails by 7. Here's Kidd, and Kidd with the stuff.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Raptors. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Davis, and the three off target.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
I just like how confident Butler looks pulling up from deep. Knows he has what it takes to bury that jump shot on a consistent basis.
Now here is Davis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Some solid defense from Battier.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Seattle, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Some changes for Toronto. Boucher is checked in, and it's Powell in for OG Anunoby.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Lowry, and Lowry gets double-teamed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Kidd. Offensive rebound, pass to Lowry. Over Kidd. Lowry can't get it to go.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
17 seconds left in the first. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Here's Gasol. Will it go? And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
He's out there with Cummings. Then it's Jason Kidd. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Battier in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group for Seattle starting the second. Here's Powell after the basket by Seattle. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Cummings got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you look at Jimmy Butler. Goes about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Raptors.
And just no question that Butler is a bona fide star. I mean, a tough, rugged defender who's also a juggernaut on offense.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Kidd. Up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Platoon swap here for Seattle. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's Ibaka. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, and the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Wade. Olynyk dishes to Wade. Knocks down the 10-footer. Wade's got his first bucket in this one.
And the mid-range jump shot is something Dwayne Wade has really perfected throughout his career.
Powell kicks to Van Vliet. The pass to Ibaka. Davis against Olynyk. 5 to shoot. Unloads from 13. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Davis.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Lobs it up for Ibaka. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. OG Anunoby comes in for Davis. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside, Dragic knocks it loose. Wade outside. Shoots over Powell. Wade can't hit.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Dragic the pass to Wade. Shoots over Powell. Seattle missing again. Toronto trailing. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Seattle calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Some changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Fred Van Vliet. Fast break Toronto. Here's Anunoby. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the night.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Passes it to Nunn. 1:05 left in the first half. Shoots over Powell, and it's Gasol with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. Yeah, easy call.
Toronto shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The free throw drops for Powell. Good on both. 56 seconds left to play here in the half. Kidd kicks to Hayes. Over Gasol. Rejected by Gasol. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Poked loose. Outside Kidd. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Anunoby, good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Seattle calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kidd passes to Butler. Back to Kidd. And Kidd with the stuff.
How about the awareness there to Butler? The D goes to sleep and Jimmy finds the wide open man.
Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Lowry. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Kidd against Lowry. Back to Kidd. And the jam by Jason Kidd.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Outside Lowry. No good on the last second attempt there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Toronto ahead, ending the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Seattle trails by 3. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Red Van Vliet out there with Lowry. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And the 3 ball is good. Battier's got 5 now.
And Battier, a consistent threat from deep, has a great stroke from the outside.
And here is Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Toronto, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. You throw good, Siakam. And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Kidd. Battier left side. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Kidd. Hayes the pass to Cummings. Picked off in midair.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Lowry's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there, 25%. Butler attacking. Cummings against Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Traps in the tray. He's got 10.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Eddie outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
2 seasons at Indiana for OG Anunoby and the 23rd pick of the 2017 draft. Great talk about his game.
You know, NBA ready physically from day one. Still working for consistency with his shooting, especially at the free throw line. But I like his potential as a two-way player.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Boucher is checked in. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Down low, here's Cummings. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Siakam.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Toronto leading by 3. Pass to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Ibaka. Over Butler, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Marc Gasol's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Seattle calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Seattle trails by 3. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now Kidd. He's got 8. Battier for 3. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Davis against Butler. It's stolen by Davis. Siakam outside. That's tipped. Butler with the steal. And stolen by Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Battier. They get it back. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Gasol. Tipped away. Kidd with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. And Hayes throws it down.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Toronto leading by 3, and the Raptors call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Now he's checked in for Toronto. .58 seconds left in the third. Boucher passes to Gasol, kicks it to Davis. Toronto working the ball around now. Powell with it. Just 5 to shoot. No good from Gasol. Kidd attacking, and Kidd with the stuff.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Teardrop shot. Powell, that's good. And the Raptors lead by 3.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nattier for 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Raptors lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with it. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Seattle, they've got Cummings. Jason Kidd is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Shane Battier, and it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And there aren't too many big men more dependable than Gasol. He's a skilled passer who can operate out of that high post, but also give you a little rim protection if you need it.
Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Kidd.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Well, take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's Powell. Right wing. Right side Lowry. And again, it's Toronto converting.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Passes to Butler. Powell with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Pass to Anunoby. Now Lowry. Ibaka outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. Second chance shot. Offensive rebound. Ibaka, no luck.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Outside Gasol. And the Raptors miss again.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Back to Kidd. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Powell.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Lowry against Kidd. And it's Lowry penetrating. It counts. And the foul. Kidd. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Seattle trails by 4. Dragic kicks to Battier. Snatched away. The drive by Lowry uses the glass to finish the layup. Lowry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And what a take from Lowry, using that quickness to just blaze to the rim.
Seattle calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Jason Kidd's checked in for Goran Dragic. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. We'll see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Lowry against Kidd. Lowry passes to Anunoby. Here's the floater. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Kidd passes to Butler. Back to Kidd. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
And the Raptors call time here. They're ahead by 1. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight, that they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Kidd passes to Butler. Back to Kidd. And the jam by Jason Kidd.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Kidd. Siakam outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 12 points for Siakam.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Here's Kidd. And Kidd with the stuff.
Well, there's the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Toronto trailing. 1:11 left in the fourth. Lowry against Kidd. Inside, Gasol.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Kidd passes to Butler. Back to Kidd. Yes!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lowry passes to Gasol. Floats it up there for Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Outside Lowry. For the three. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Daddy A for three. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 1. 19 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Seattle calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
It's in!
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Outside Lowry. Over Hayes. So a close game sees Seattle taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You got...
speaking on me, that's bad advice. I need my space like satellites. I keep y'all place like gravity. I'm black but not Apollo, no. That's why these limbs so mad at me. And no, that's the reason I'm extra fly. Never touch, ground genocide. Set it up, now better fight. Let them breathe, they gon' shoot me down when they getting up. Yeah, that's that rock star lifestyle, might not make it. Rock star lifestyle, might not make it. You can young and love it, famous. You can young and love it, famous. Rock star lifestyle, might not make it. Rock star lifestyle, might not make it. You can young and love it, famous. You can young and love it, famous.
Del barrio al mundo, desde el silencio del parque a la euforia del estadio. Un balón, un destino y un futuro en llamas. Bienvenido al mañana. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. No es un deporte, esto es un arte, ya lo dijo Kairi. Yo solo vengo a demostrarte que mi sitio está aquí. Sé que no es fácil el camino, pocos llegan, dejan huella. Yo haré descansar mi nombre junto a las estrellas. Si hace mella el cansancio no me hundo. Tantas miradas de envidia, pero me acostumbro. Porque del barrio al estadio solo hay un rumbo. Para que así me admire el mundo como ante Tocumpo. Los segundos cuentan, defiendo, la robo y brillo. Como si Greg Popovich me mirara desde el banquillo. Mi muñeca un gatillo y mi mente no admite fallos. Mientras choco los nudillos con Lonzo, con Trey, con Zion. Soy un rayo, tú trae un aro y un balón. En el parque la típica discusión, Jordan o LeBron. Mi corazón es grande y mi talento enorme. Os lo aseguro, todos van a conocer mi nombre. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. La pasión no caduca y el esfuerzo educa. La motivación transforma al niño en un león igual que Luca. Otros ni se preocupan o espabilan tarde. Les miro mientras me rasco la barba como James Harden. La sangre, las ganas, la fama, la tensión, el hambre. La visión de Ricky, el poder de DeAndre. Así es de track arde, mételo en tu playlist luego. No soy Anthony Davis, pero si llego retumba al suelo. Altos vuelos cada noche como Donovan Mitchell. Entrenando y entrenando, no hay más feature. Da igual quien me fiche, los coaches me van a admirar. Después de jugar me echaré un free de rap con Lillard. Soy el pilar de mi equipo, como la Dipo. Me juego el tipo desde chico, pronto seré un mito. Con el físico de Griffin, la técnica de Kyle Korver. Os lo aseguro, todos van a conocer mi nombre. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. De imitar a mis ídolos, hacerlo. Aún no conozco el abucheo tras el árbol. Veo el trofeo y solo deseo tenerlo. Donde haya un balón cerca vais a verlo y a creerlo. Conservo la furia de un warrior, la fuerza de un bull. La energía del rookie, la calma del old school. Muchos vienen y hablan cool, pero les tiembla la mano. Son carne de sardina full, se les hace pequeño el aro. Subestima al veterano y te hará polvo como Chris Paul. No dejo salir del asombro. A esos fans les doy más hasta que pierden el control. Sé que no vivo en Phoenix, pero toco el sol. A veces frío, soy Kawhi Leonard mirándote serio. A veces ardo, soy Draymond Green, emoción y nervio. Sin más misterio que ser yo en este deporte. Os lo aseguro, todos van a conocer mi nombre. je suis à l'avant du truck avec Roger. BMX 5 Saint-Laurent, je suis à l'avant du truck avec Roger. Mets du respect sur les sur les quais. BMX 5 sur les champs, je suis à l'avant du whip avec IV. BMX 5 sur les champs, je suis à l'avant du whip avec IV. Hey, sur mon wrist, mais je whip. Vois sur les trucks, c'est chaud pas en civil. J'ai le flow le plus tendance. Chaque fois je chante et danse. On croise les codes, je suis rendu en France. Yves Saint Laurent sur ma nouvelle fragrance. Recouvert de camouflage japonais. Avec une demoiselle qui me parle quand tenait. Dans le club. Avec mon gars de Grenoble. Je veux devenir même en faisant. J'ai l'entrepreneur, move comme un sage. Sur mon grind, je suis jamais au chômage. J'ai le biz, ce n'est pas qu'une image. Ces rappeurs vivent une vie de mirage. Au fond d'une berline. Tout comme un président. Je suis artiste indépendant, t'inquiète, je suis un avant-gardiste, un visionnaire en avance sur son temps, on a un style insolent, hey. BMX 5 Saint-Laurent, je suis à l'avant du truck avec Roger. BMX 5 Saint-Laurent, je suis à l'avant du truck avec Roger. Mets du respect sur le V, tout est noir, j'ai lunettes teintées sur le nez. Le big sun everyday sur mes nez, je suis rentré dans les airs. Sur les quais, BMX 5 sur les champs, je suis à l'avant du whip avec IV. BMX 5 sur les champs, je suis à l'avant du whip avec IV. Hey, sur mon wrist, mais je whip. Vois sur les trucks, c'est chaud pas en civil. Y'a ceux qu'on écoute et y'a ceux qu'on l'argent, puis y'a ceux qu'on la flemme. T'es natif de Chicoutimi. Me sors pas des excuses bidons. T'assumes pas mais t'écoutes Yvick, yeah. Tranche de bacon. Les médias mentent pour ça y'a pas de doute, yeah. Bah moi j'ai placé où y'avait pas de trou, yeah. YouTube, rap, sur quel pied je danse, en vrai je sais pas. Je sais qu'à la base on me voyait. Je mets des skate-cars, et 10 ans plus tard tous les 3 mois je suis au States, ah. LA, Beach, 5K4. Aucun snap. Demain j'arrête si je veux. BMX 5 Saint-Laurent, je suis à l'avant du truck avec Roger. BMX 5 Saint-Laurent, je suis à...
Trailblazers start out with the ball. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. We've got Morant. Shane Battier is out there with Cummings. Then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Hayes in at the center position.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Hood against Battier. With Samart and the layup by Hood.
I think Rodney Hood is a tough cover and pick and roll. This guy is really adept at creating space for himself.
Kidd with it. Cummings. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
You just appreciate how unselfish Kidd is. Outstanding at sharing the ball and playing for his teammates.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks. And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
That shot misses. Seattle goes the other way with it. And here is Kidd. Battier outside. Misses the three. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
5 on the clock. And it's blocked by Kidd. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Lets it go with a three. And Shane Battier hits from deep.
And Battier, a consistent threat from deep, has a great stroke from the outside.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Battier's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's McCollum. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. There's the lob to the hoop. Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's Seattle with the ball. Here's Morant. Lock at 6. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Nailed from three-point land. Battier's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Whiteside. Tolliver comes in for Mario Hezonja. Little, he's checked in for Rodney Hood. And it's Kent Bazemore in for McCollum. Now, here's Nurkic. To the left wing. Tolliver the pass to Bazemore. To halt the run. Misses off the left iron.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Battier cannot hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bazemore misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's Morant. He's covered by Bazemore. Here's Cummings. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Collins is checked in.
And purely from a physical standpoint, Ja Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. And few players are more explosive athletically.
Now Kidd. After the missed three from Damian Lillard.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Lillard after the basket by Seattle. Knocked loose. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Bazemore passes to Lillard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the night right here. Free throw good, Damian Lillard. All free throws good from Lillard.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Up in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Seattle, holding on to an 8-point lead, heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Seattle leading by 8. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Kent Bazemore is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Little in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Hey, kid, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Takes a 3. Seattle grabs the miss. Cummings dishes the Kid. Battier outside. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Battier's got the lead up to 13 now for Seattle.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period, now gets this one.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Bazemore. Back to Lillard. Over Kidd. And it's Lillard missing. Seattle leading by 13. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Battier for 3. Rebound by Nurkic.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lillard. And it's off the back rim. No good. Lillard's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Now Kidd. He's got 6. It's back to Battier. They grab their own miss. Great D that time from Nurkic. Little with the ball. And there's the pass to Bazemore. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Cummings.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Portland trails by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Whiteside's checked in for Nurkic. Tolliver comes in for Collins. Hood's checked in for Little. And McCollum subbed in for Kent Bazemore. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Here is Whiteside. No points in the game yet for him. Lillard finds Hood. 6 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
Cullen passes to Lillard. Kidd with the steal. Here's Morant. Good in the assist to Kidd. Morant's got his first points of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Whiteside. Lillard outside. Hands it from downtown. Lillard's got 7 points.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Seattle?
There's 1:38 left now here in the second. Battier for three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. Kidd with the steal. In the corner, Battier with it. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Ball's knocked loose. Kidd with the steal. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Mario Hezonja is checked in for the Trailblazers. Here's McCollum. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Battier outside. There's the three. And another three for Seattle.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Lillard, the pass to Hezonja. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. High arcing shot, but they recover it. They retain possession. And Whiteside stays right with it.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Battier outside from past the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got rebound number 5 here tonight. McCollum right side. Bucket is good. 5 seconds left here in the second. 3 seconds left. That's good from Kidd. The assist by Morant. Kidd's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing.
And so it's Seattle. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by Shane Battier.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Jason Kidd is out there with Morant. Then there's Cummings. Then it's Shane Battier. And it's Hayes in at the center, locking down the middle. Cummings kicks to Kidd. Just 5 on the clock. Battier for 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Battier's got the first basket of the third quarter for Seattle.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
And now, here's Hazonia. Tight defense on him. To the middle. Here's Lillard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got his third basket of the night.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Battier cannot hit. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Portland.
Well, he might not be blocking 4 shots a game anymore, but Hassan Whiteside's still a factor in the paint defensively.
Battier's shot good.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And with Whiteside, his size and length set him apart from others defensively. Greg, even at the center position.
You just can't ignore the reach and coverage that Whiteside has when he's in the paint. Even though the block numbers aren't what they once were, the amount of shots he changes is still very high.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Whiteside. Zach Collins comes in for Mario Hazonia. Little, he's checked in for Hood. And it's Kent Bazemore in for C.J. McCollum.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Bazemore. It's tipped.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection. No question he got bumped on that shot.
For Seattle, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. He hits the second from the line. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Kidd against Lillard. Passed a little. Shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Passes it to Kidd. Battier outside. 3-pointer. Good, in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 6 assists in the game.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And it's blocked.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
With the shot. Collins grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
To end the run, and it's denied. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Little. Here's Lillard. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Hayes has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Battier dishes the Kidd. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Lillard misses.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Battier outside, shoots the 3. And Hayes kicks to Battier. Connects from 3-point range. Battier's got 14 points now in the second half.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Stolen by Collins. Bazemore finds Lillard, and Jason Kidd picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Portland. Mario Hazonia is checked in for Nurkic, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Kent Bazemore. And Portland has possession. Lillard outside. Taken away by Kidd. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Kidd's running. And Battier throws it down.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Lillard looking around. The dish to Collins. Back to Lillard. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Battier outside. The three. Good, and the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He had a nice open look right there.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates. Yeah, another turnover, but guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Seattle, with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Defensively, And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Portland with the ball. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Rodney Hood out there with Labissiere. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Trent in at the 2 spot. 4 on the clock. Hood can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Battier outside. There's the triple. This one for 3. Seattle with a fresh shot clock. It's Battier on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. So it's Portland now. Here's Hood. And he banks in the layup.
I think given his size, Rodney Hood can be very efficient on the interior. This guy feels at home in the paint.
And they double up Kidd. And it's good for 2. And here are the Trailblazers now. Here's Lillard. The pass to Labissiere. Back to Lillard. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Kidd against Lillard. Here's Kidd. Battier for 3. Morant with a wide open look. Not going to go that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. Battier with the steal. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Gasol. Here's Trent. Out to the right wing. And Lillard gets double teamed. No one near Labissiere as he lets it go. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
It's back to Battier. No good on the triple.
Well, another 10-cut moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Lillard against Kidd. Battier for three. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And the basket is good. 15 points for Damian Lillard. And it's Seattle with the ball. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Little's checked in. Lillard against Kidd. The three. Lillard misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Battier's shot good. That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
There is no noise in the stands right now.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Lillard from outside. Terry Cummings grabs the rebound. Cummings got 11 rebounds in the game. Battier trying to break loose, and the jam by Terry Cummings.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
1:09 left to play here in the fourth. Lillard, bounce pass. Here's Gasol. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Trent. Here's the three. Portland, no good that time either.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And he's good on the second. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. And it's Morant with the rebound.
You know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Hard work on the offensive glass, paying off with the second chance points there for Hayes. If he's got a shot at the rebound, he's not going to let anybody else take it away.
Kidd against Lillard. Can they get it? Good on the three-point shot.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were...
She had a man who used to, so she told me she wanted out. Got a couple of now that the haunted house. Now a heart cold Antarctica, Siberia. Had it planned out, curriculum, criteria, change. She feel pain, strain, built up anger.
from dealing with it, putting her. I understand at times that you go through your woman things and sometimes can't gauge clearly on what you be thinking. I swear I got your back and got the tab on what you. You ain't got to move a finger or pinky when we keep your looks of side women stepping out of position, breaking out of a shaping it. I've been trying to get in touch with my senses and be better to myself. Think that you girl rap and she feminist. Hold it down for the women, I call her feminine. Tell them how you really feel. Been around